We're with head women's tennis coach Constantiniadis for his weekly check-in right here on GoYo.com. Coach, a good way head into spring break. Looking back at last week, two convincing wins over the weekend against Ohio Northern and John Carroll. So team's flying high right now with a busy week ahead.
Yeah, I didn't think we're still not playing, I think, up to our potential, full potential. Like we talked last time, I think we're just kind of, we have a little hit and miss and a little inconsistent performances, at certain spots, but it's definitely getting better. So the low spots are smaller, shorter, and the high spots, our good tennis is becoming a little more consistent, which is good because, as you said, we have a pretty busy week ahead and some tough opponents coming up. But overall, we got the W's last weekend, especially the Ohio Northern one against a pretty solid Ohio Northern team. But again, I think we still have a lot more tennis in us as we move ahead.
Yeah, Ohio Northern, of course, a regionally ranked opponent. Then looking at this spring break, we got a lot of nationally ranked opponents down in Hilton Head. We'll have a couple matches, and then 3 over in Virginia. So talk about this murderer's row, if you will. It's going to be a tough test for your Yo Women team.
Yeah, no, this is exciting. I mean, this is what you practice for in September and October and last summer and through the winter. You practice to play the good teams. I mean, we are a good team ourselves. We're right there with all those teams. I think other than Hopkins, that's definitely better than us on paper, at least. The other 4 matches are very, very much winnable, and they're in that range where of teams that maybe on paper they're a little better than us. But I think if we play well, like we've shown signs that we can play well, we can win all 4 of those matches. But above all, it's a great opportunity for us to show what how far we've come since we played Case. Last nationally ranked team that we played was Case back in early February, I guess, and it's just exciting to get out, of course, outside and just really see what as we're heading into conference play. It's really going to test us, which is great.
Yeah, you got the spring break week. We mentioned the 5 matches. So, what do you hope to see from the girls, maybe both on and off the court during this week where you're going to be spending a lot of time together?
Yeah, off the court, I mean, this is as close-knit team as I've had here at Oberlin. They all get along, and it's just great. I think they enjoy being around each other, and they're on campus together quite a bit. So I think that's going to give them an opportunity to stay at the same place and cook meals together and that sort of thing, which I think they're going to enjoy, and even maybe bring them even closer together. On the court, I think that hopefully that since we're going to play all these matches back to back to back and against a consistent level team, the level is not going to vary that much from Carleton to Skidmore, or I think that's the first and the last match that we play. It's going to force us to raise our level and sustain it, because we've had a little bit of play a good team, play not so good team, up and down in the 2-week break, and then again up and down. So I think it's been hard, especially for the younger girls, to maintain that level that I know that they can maintain. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck to you this week.